Alright, so where are we in God of War again? The real question. Game seems kind of loud. Game seems a touch loud. Let's knock that down a couple of volumes. This will hopefully seem good. Admittedly, I'm not quite certain. Either way, we have the video game. Now we just wait for the loading. Which apparently is going to take 6,000 years to get back into our game. Oh, of course, I say that and then it immediately goes back. Why would it not? That's the real question, I suppose. Why would it not? Okay. Let's get all up in the controls again. Guard break. Weird spin axe. Combo. Shield. Fucking did the wrong button for shield immediately. Shield. Throw. Return. Nista. Okay. Alright, we're coming back to it. We're coming back to it. The video games are happening. We're definitely coming back to it.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
How's he going to get it to work?
I do not care.
I do not care. This is a statue of a trollman. You know, none of that is how I expected that to go, but this is the reality we live in. Alright. Put your axe away. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is that smoke?
That's something. That's for sure. So much for getting to the top of this mountain. Oh, they've hijacked my controls again.
Stay back, boy.
Ugh. What is that?
We must find another way up.
The witch! Wish she was here. Bet she could get us past this.
My magic is useless against the Black Breath, and there's no way around it. Odin saw to that long ago.
That's a Deus Ex Machina right there.
Here?
Making sure you can finish.
She's not going to be able to do anything though, is she?
Why wait to warn us?
I was
Oh,
busy
she's an archer lady
saving
too.
my friend, if you remember. The Black Breath is a corruption of magic even I can't dispel. Only the pure light of Alfheim is strong enough to break through.
Okay, so the light
That road is
elves.
long. What does this goal mean to you?
It's everything.
Follow me.
Why help us?
Maybe I see more of myself in you than I'm willing to admit. Maybe by helping you, I'll make up for a lifetime of mistakes. Or maybe I just like you.
Maybe
Even
if
though
I
you
help
shot your
you,
friend?
you'll kill somebody that I need to have
Even though you
eradicated.
shot my friend. Yes.
Oh, she's also got a sword.
Where
She's a
must we
sword
go?
and bow lady. Nice.
To a realm beyond your own.
Alright, let's go then. One of these days we're gonna... I was gonna say one of these days we're gonna go and just start looting, but apparently we're gonna start
Only for a
looting
little while.
now. That is interesting. That's a transit location. What's happening now? We found this giant stone face billowing toxic sludge like from the movie Fern Gully. And apparently I can't get that chest, which will probably only contain hack silver, so, you know, whatever. And this woman has come back and has decided to aid us, and we still don't know what exactly is going on with her, other than the fact that she's all like, I'm a god, yo. Yeah, it's actually, like, a pretty good starting point, which was just like, hey, what are we doing now? Oh, big face. Yeah, you can't go there. Oh, okay, fuck me.
We'll use this. Graython.
Can't. Sindri said it was broken.
Sindri.
The dwarf at the foot of these hills.
He was fixing it when we got here.
No one was there when I passed by. Perhaps he finished. Dwarves are awfully resourceful.
And irritating, based on the two we have met.
That too.
I like the fact that, insofar, they've never actually met any other dwarves, just those two. Which leads me to believe that something's happened to the majority of the dwarven population.
There.
Excuse me. We now have fast travel? Ish.
Tyr's temple is at the center of the lake. It is from there we travel to Alfheim. Thankfully,
I'm not
it's no
scared of
longer
Tyr. Tyr
underwater.
lost one of his hands
Why
because he
is
was
that
stupid
creature
enough
in
to
the
put it
bay?
in a wolf mouth.
No one knows. He just appeared one day. Soon
He
after,
got invited to work in
Thor
the chocolate
attacked,
factory.
and their battle could be felt across
Sure,
all
we'll
the
go with that.
realms. Ultimately, it ended in a stalemate, and Thor returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so large, he now spans all of Midgard.
See?
You look
Told you.
really
They've
weird
hated
out
each other
of
ever since. Destined
cutscene.
to kill each other come Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I dearly wish I didn't, child.
Looks really strange out of cutscene. I don't know why, but just strikes me different.
You know, we actually talked to the world serpent.
You did.
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages, even ones I've never heard before. Well, when he talks, I
I'm
can't
good with
understand any of it.
languages because
Sadly, no one
magic.
can.
Oh, he is gone.
He speaks a dead tongue.
Oh. Must be lonely.
Oh! Thought the game was gonna crash there. Oh, come on. She doesn't need our help. She got here.
Watch your step. Just along here.
You sure? We came through here before and there's no way back.
Is it dead if he speaks it?
Is that so?
That's
me show you
debatable.
something.
I think that if you only have one speaker of the language, you can probably technically classify it as dead.
Are you watching?
Oh, are we gonna learn game mechanics?
Riosta.
Oh, that's a boy upgrade right there.
Elven
Oh,
architecture.
hey, that's the area that
My
I got unlocked.
bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim. It can now reawaken the magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines free.
Okay, so that's what's gonna happen down there too. Atreus is gonna learn that. We're gonna use that thing. It's gonna activate that thing, and we're gonna be able to create these. We're seeing upgrades in real time.
Those roots. What kind of magic is that?
It's Vanir.
From Vanaheim?
You know of it?
Just stories. Mother didn't say much about the Vanir gods. Just that they're always at war with the Aesir.
Accurate.
As compared to Odin and Thor, they're the good guys.
There are no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
That's debatable as well. Fucking elves. Yeah. The problem with, oh, I actually have to open this. The problem with elves in Norse myth is that nobody actually 100% knows what elves are in Norse myth. Because there's some conflation between them and dwarves, actually. Because there's dark elves. But the term used for dark elf is also occasionally used in the language for, like, dwarves. And, you know, dwarves in Norse myth, there's like a variety of them that were just entirely black. Like, kind of like Brock is with blue, but just like coal. So, like, I guess like racist Mr. Popo levels of black.
Save for the Reavers, savage enough to survive in such a world.
And they always got like confused with elves. Nobody actually knows 100%. Hell Reaver. Alright. I remember you mentioning this before for some reason, that elves might just be dwarves. It's more that dwarves and elves have like a crossover where like light elves are different than dwarves. Dwarves might be dark elves. I'm surprised that you actually remember that, though. I have ranted about that before at one point.
Wait! reawaken the light. Leosta.
That did it.
I think that, like, the language that's used for, like, I can't remember which one.
What are we
Like,
doing
I think
exactly?
it's, like, one of them is, like,
Mending
Lojos,
disrepair.
and then, like,
Start by
another one
lifting
is,
that
like,
axle.
Dolkel, or some shit. Hold on, I'm actually gonna be a nerd here. Are just seeing, things.
Good. Now push it back into place.
Okay, we're just gonna push it back into place. Oh, it's actually like a complete prompt for that. Okay.
Now realign
Okay,
the wheel.
I was kind of right here. I was kind of wrong here. It wasn't Lojal. It was, Svartal.
Now push the bridge
Um,
along the track.
Dark elves were typically referred to as the Svartalfar, who belonged in Svartalheim, home of the Black Elves. But there were also Dark Elves that were described as Dokalfar, which might be the dwarves. But the Svartal appear to be synonymous with the Dokal. And that's where the confusion comes in. See, I always have like 95% of this information, but not all of it. Not like the key parts that actually allow me to differentiate it. Right, the Svartal gun elves from 4. I don't remember like a thing about Thor the Dark World, dude. I just remember that it was like trash. But yeah, Svartal is like, you know, like Svartalfar. I'm probably butchering that. Butchering that? There were elves with guns. I mean, I'm cool with elves with guns. I like elves with guns a lot. I liked the design of the Dark Elves, I remember that, but I just thought that that movie was so trash that I didn't really remember it. But, yeah, there's just a lot of conflation where people don't know if there was an actual real difference between the two types. Like, if dwarves and Dark Elves might just be the same thing. But they do have different names, so I mean, if you're gonna do fantasy stuff, you might as well just make 2 separate races.
It was the last great act of cooperation between the realms before peace
Thor
disappeared
Dark World
forever.
was something I enjoyed aesthetically. The Thor movies are always great aesthetically, though. The plot of Thor movies are almost always meh at best. Ragnarok's is even pretty meh, but it just rides so well. Like it's such a good movie that it doesn't matter that the plot's not great. God, I love that we're seeing Atreus get, like, an upgrade before he actually gets it. I guarantee that's what we're gonna get next place that we go.
Leosta.
Your bowstring stopped glowing.
Its power is now depleted. Only a few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used
So then, like, the Lojal thing that I was thinking about is probably, like, Lozalfar,
your bow,
which is probably, Light Elves. And she's gonna buff his bow.
Once you claim the light of all
There it
things,
is.
use
Oh
the
my god,
bowstring
there it
as
is.
power. Don't forget.
Upgrades in real time. Fantastic. He's not here
Not that you're
either.
not coming with us.
I'll try, but measures were taken to keep me trapped in Midgard.
Why?
The gods don't care for me much.
Well, it's fair. I mean, it's not fair, but you know what I'm saying. I understand why you were not able to come with us.
Is it? It's so dark.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 winters. It needs only the light of the
100?
Bifrost
Why
to
would you not
reawaken.
just say 150 years? Speaking about Thor aesthetics, holy shit. I think we hit it. It's just some Thor aesthetics right here. I'm also locked into walk animation. So this is where we're sitting right now. Alright. Different elemental slash... Oh, yeah, that's what it is. They're different icons, basically, of like different areas.
These roots are part of the Great World Tree and make travel between the
3
realms
blue,
possible.
3 red, and it looked like they're... Well, that's yellow, but it's close enough. You know what I'm saying? It's a warm color, and like that one is purple, but it's also blue, and then that's a white one up there.
Approach.
So this is
Over
gonna be
here.
our area to go to different zones.
You will need this, a Bifrost, to create travel between realms.
A rainbow bridge.
It can capture, hold, and transfer the light of Alfheim. Place the Bifrost there.
Use the MacGuffin.
What now?
Give it a moment. The temple needs time to
Also,
wake up from its
Pasta,
long
just let me
sleep.
know if the audio
It
is a
is
bit
from
off,
this
like if
room
it's too loud or
and this
anything like
room
that,
alone
or if
you
I'm
will
too
be able
loud
to
or too
cross
quiet or
between
whatever.
realms. What you see before you represents the temple in which we stand, as well
Oh,
as the
shit.
realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine outside. All the realms exist in
Oh
the same
man,
physical
okay, this is
space,
pretty good. This is a
reflections of each other.
this
These
is a good
doors,
way.
The towers outside, and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the World Tree, separated only
This
by
is
the
pretty good.
Bifrost light of Alfheim. This place can focus and control that light.
And is this the World Tree?
Only an artistic representation of it. No, the Yggdrasil is much, much more than this. The Tree of Life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are bound to it. The tree nourishes our soils. The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence
good.
supports
All right,
all
I'm
of
glad about
creation
that.
along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry of life. Birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree. So,
Okay, that's
how
like the
it works.
greatest description
but
of
I'm guessing you were
Yggdrasil.
looking for a more practical answer.
Yes.
Very well. The bridge you pushed outside is currently positioned to lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination, Alfheim.
Okay.
Wait, is this moving the big bridge outside?
Yes, the wheel turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm towers on the lake outside.
Wait, there's no tower on this one.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without a
Can I
tower
turn
for
it
the
again?
bridge to lock into,
I turned it like
the
once, and
sequence
now it
can't
won't allow
begin.
me to turn it anymore. Oh wait, there we
Every
go.
realm has a travel rune that unlocks the bridge to that realm. I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can lock in your destination.
Thank you.
We're ready. Remember to take the Bifrost. You don't want to lose that.
Remember to
Now
take the
realm travel bridge will
MacGuffin.
align, and the
Okay,
realm
hello.
between realms will open.
Ah, Destiny 2 installed. Is that why my internet shit itself?
See that giant crystal? Each realm has a corresponding one that focuses and amplifies the power of the
Whoa,
Bifrost,
holy shit, it's
opening the
Stargate.
bridge to that realm. That's why realm travel is only
This is
possible
why they
from
got
this
Teal'c
room.
to voice him.
What about that one realm tower missing from the lake?
The Jotunheim Tower disappeared from all realms over 100 winters ago, when the giants vanished from Midgard. Where the tower went and how
Oh,
they
it's like
moved
in
it remain a mystery.
Demon Souls, how you can't go to the land of giants. Oh my god, that's a lot of experience points. I can get the many upgrades.
We're still here.
Follow me.
Did you not see the lighting change,
This
my
trip
boy?
was its
Oh my
last use.
god, that's actually
There's no going back
fantastic,
until
though.
it's replenished with the light of Alfheim.
So we are trapped.
Someone of your ability should have little trouble getting back to Midgard.
And we'll be able to make that black breath go away?
With the captured light of Alfheim, yes.
This is fantastic so far. I love this part. Just aesthetically, like, story-wise, everything about the last, like, 5 to 10 minutes has been fantastic. Brock, fuck. Okay. Also really like your hair. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there. Look at this light elf bullshit. The sky is literally erupting into light.
Think you can spot the light? I can barely see it.
Excuse me?
See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there.
That's supposed to be brighter?
No. Damn it, not yet.
What's happening?
Kratos, I don't feel so good.
To restore the Bifrost magic, you must step into the light. But be very careful not to get caught.
Yeah, okay. She did tell us that there were precautions put in place to keep her from here.
Is she?
Not likely. Come.
Tears Bridge.
Stay by me.
I mean,
Touch
we've already
nothing.
discovered that, but this is fine.
Okay. What is that?
Alright, so before we do anything, boy, what you need to learn is, in order to be a good Norseman, you gotta plunder all the loot. You gotta make sure that you get everything from all the sides of shit. Being Greek, we did it a lot too. What the fuck is that, actually? Yeah, that's not gross.
Look up there.
Okay.
Not our concern, boy. Focus.
Yeah, it's not our concern, but I have a feeling it's gonna become our concern. Alright, so we're in Dark Souls again. Jesus Christ. Okay, so some shit went down. Elves look funky in this.
Boy,
Boy.
Yes, sir.
Come here, boy.
what does it say?
Something
does it
about
say?
an eternal war for the light. I don't get it. Both sides need it. Why not just share it?
That's a good decision. The eternal war for the light endures. The same light we need for the Bifrost, of course.
Greed. You will find it a common cause for war.
Fuck. I forgot I can level up. Oh, damn! Didn't even realize. Give me that hack silver. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, that seems like an enemy area right there. We're just gonna look at this. So we have Midgard, we have Alfheim. So there are actually going to be different shits. Okay. While sprinting, press R1 to perform a leaping attack. God, we have so much experience now just because of completing story missions. Perform attacks in quick succession without sustaining damage to power up the Leviathan axe and inflict frost damage on every hit. Yes, please. While evading, hold L forward and press R1 to perform a quick axe attack. Freezing Burst. Still not really sure about that one. Throw weak points and headshots. Press triangle during the flash. Recall Leviathan axe. As a mixed throw or melee attack to explode on contact, inflicting frost damage. Just because we have the points, and because I throw shit a lot, we're gonna take it. Oh my god, everything has opened to us. My god. Oh, hey, there's the motorcycle. It's that time of year, everybody. Switch stances by pausing momentarily after any bare-handed attack. Once in a new stance, press R1 to perform powerful uppercut. Press R1 again to perform a follow-up slam. Not interested right now. Blocking any... Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Press R2 after a second block. Wait, after a last second block to counter. That's also incredibly good. Oh, God. Those are fantastic. What about the boy? Hidden skills. God damn it. Okay, so we can't upgrade the boy. And if we can't upgrade the boy, we're going to be getting the thing that lets me shoot back projectiles, because that sounds badass. And then I'll never use it. I guarantee, because every time I play this game, I want to Dark Souls it with the shield, and then I end up doing the parry instead. And that's the wrong thing. Jesus Christ.
The rope one's lost.
Oh, and then they're gonna come fight us, aren't they? Yep. Alright. Wow, you're still kicking it, huh? Nice. Wait for it. Oh my god! What? Nah. I'm like completely cool just no, I'm not okay with that. I was gonna say I'm completely cool just dicking around like that forever, but what? Just wondering if that was gonna get him or not. Sure.
What are they attacking us for?
Also, yeah, those wings are pretty funky. Let's take a look at this. Dark Elf. Unlike the light elves of Alfheim, the dark elves prefer dark places. Maybe that's why they want to cover up the light. They can fly and seem pretty smart and well coordinated, more so than most of the enemies we've fought so far. Their weapons are useful, effective up close and at a distance, kind of like Father's Axe. They look like characters from a Guillermo del Toro movie.
Ugh. Where's this stuff even come from?
Alright, that was pretty simple. Let's keep it going. Oh, hey, look at that. It's right up my alley.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I said something, so maybe he's just gearing me through the game. That upgrade material. It's a symbol of menace. I forget what those do. I forget what symbols of menace do. Fuck. I have a frozen flame and I can't cash it in. Okay, so they're not resources, so is it an upgrade thing? I think that's what it is. That's what it is. It's a +2 to... Ooh, shit! +3 to strength and runic? And +2 to vitality. Someday AI will be advanced enough that your companion character can listen to you through your mic and respond. That would actually be pretty great. I think we're going to use the symbol of truth because I like the idea of runic and strength. I do feel like I need the defense, but I feel like I can compensate with it if I have runic and strength. Just to check here. Yeah, that's going to help. That's going to help me big boy time. Alright, that's good. We're slowly moving out of the greens. That's good. Yes, child? Oh, shit.
At least we're getting closer to the light.
I can't tell if that's a sword or a mace, but either way, that guy got fucked up.
Wait, is that Sindri?
Oh, of course it's Sentry. I'm never gonna get all of those ravens, am I? Except there was like 50-something of them. Whoa, what? An objective is somewhere in the area. Search the area for clues.
Look, there's a boat tangled up over there.
Okay, so before we do that, we're gonna come over here and talk to him.
How are you here before us, dwarf? We were told our path was the only one between realms.
Well, it may be the only way for you to travel, but we dwarves are full of surprises.
That is not an answer.
Ah, hang on to that sense of wonder. There's so little mystery once you've amassed the wealth of arcane knowledge that I have. Where to comb the realms for exotic resources. How to craft them into creations that defy imagination. To the novice, I'm sure it all seems like magic, but Oh, all right. It's magic. Are you happy now?
Alright, I still really like Sindri, actually.
Oh, very well. To business.
Now, can you upgrade my axe? Okay, you can, not just your brother. Fantastic. There we go. Oh man, and it's got a nice coat of bling on it now. That's fantastic. We're so close to leveling up our character. We're really starting to get there. Don't really want the arcane one still. I could upgrade that. I do have actually plenty of material now, but it just feels almost like it's a waste. Like I'm gonna get better ones. So I just don't really feel like I have a point to do it. Like I can see upgrading that maybe because, you know, that's at least something else. But what does it even upgrade? Upgrades a bit of strength and defense. But it's, I don't know. That's, we'll see about that. Generate common enchantment. Alright, nah. Resurrection stones. Oh yeah, there's already that one. It's in our inventory. Chest armor. Viking tunic. Defense and vitality. It's just like the Reaver tunic, but it's like slightly different. Wolfskin guard shoulder. That's a downgrade on strength, but an increase to runic and defense. That could be good potentially, but seems like a waste right now. I feel like that would be good if I want to just bulk up on everything, but lose the strength. Like, it could be good for the, like, tiny things like this. Where you can get some upgrades in on there. Oh my god, there's so many now. Weighted runic handle. 442. But the stats go down. Okay, that's a strength up, but stats go down. Stats go down. High perk activation chance to grant a gift of strength after launching an enemy into the air. Worthless. High perk activation chance to grant a protective barrier preventing damage from enemy attacks after launching an enemy into the air. Almost worth it? In a weird way, but not. Talisman of Unbound Potential. Refresh all runic attack cooldowns. Also has a passive effect that increases runic while an attack is on cooldown. Talisman of Eternal Fury. Get a rage boost. Passive effect that increases the amount of rage gained from combat. Fair enough. Rejuvenating Fury releases a shockwave that inflicts a moderate amount of stun damage. Also has a passive effect that restores a small amount of health every time enemies stun grabbed. Like, these all seem good, but they're just not what I'm going for. Undiscovered.
Don't
Cool.
let the Draugr get you.
Did you really make that axe for my mother?
Oh, I'd recognize it anywhere. Ask me. It's one of our best. Infused with the echoing screams of 20 frost trolls. Give or take.
But why her? How did you know her?
She sought us out in the beginning. She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people. I suppose we thought it was a chance to give power to someone who'd use it for good. She even spoke our native tongue. She'd say, Madurin sem Gengur, egen vigum Hans.
Gengur I.
That's right. That's impressive.
I don't understand.
I see a lot of her in your eyes. You know?
Thanks, Sindri.
Don't touch me.
What? I didn't. I won't. I'll come back later.
Cool. More dialogue?
Careful where you're going. There's nobody nice out here anymore since all the people left. I mean, I hate to generalize, but mostly they just try to kill you.
Good tip.
I know it's not my business, but if I were you, I'd wash off that symbol painted on your neck.
We were told it would help protect us. Was that a lie?
Oh, no, it's a protection stave, all right, but you can't render that pigment into paintable texture without blending it with boar urine. And is that really better than death?
Maybe a little.
Well, it's your neck. Ugh.
Yeah, no, I'd be fine with the boar urine if it means that I can survive.
Huh. Don't I wish. No, I was just as unsanitary as the next dwarf until the day a Vanir witch set me straight. She discovered with her magic there are hundreds of thousands of tiny beasties on everything around us. Ugh, so small you can't even see them.
No.
It's true.
He's a germaphobe.
And if they get inside you, they make you sick. But the witch told me there's one wood, the oak, that's a natural deterrent. Stops the beasties from spreading. So now, I make all my handles from oak. See? I think of these things. Okay, back to work.
Look, that's actually not entirely a terrible
How come
idea.
Brock's blue and you're not?
Why?
Oh, it's fine. Very good question, actually. You see, my brother's not as careful as I am. In fact, he prefers to work with metals using his own bare hands. Ugh. No gloves. Says it's the only way he can hear what it wants to be. Touch enough raw silver and it changes your skin irreparably. That means forever. I wouldn't bring it up to him, though. You know how sensitive he can be.
I guess that makes sense. Sindri, why don't
I
you just
wonder
make
if
up
that's
with
a
your brother
possible
already?
reason for the conflation of dwarves and dark elves. They got divorced because of hygiene.
Because he
Yeah.
says the most terrible things about me just because he's insecure
Well,
about his own
and
work,
also the
which, let me
reasons you're
tell
saying
you,
just
is
now.
subpar. Because he blames me for
Which is fine.
the things that aren't my fault.
Huh? Like what?
Would you pardon me, please? I need to collect myself.
Okay, so I think that's all we're gonna get out of him.